Dusk at the Vatican, the weight of hope. The sun sets on Vatican City, golden light bathes St. Peter's Basilica. The air is thick with anticipation. The world watches, waits, prays. Inside the Sistine Chapel, a sacred ritual unfolds, the Papal Conclave. Here, history will be made. The future of the Catholic Church hangs in the balance. The weight of expectation is immense. Cardinals, princes of the Church, bear the burden of decision. They seek divine guidance, a sign from above. Their task is to choose a new leader, a new shepherd for a global flock. The eyes of the world are upon them. Behind closed doors, the ancient ritual unfolds. Silence descends upon the Sistine Chapel. The doors are sealed, the conclave begins, an oath of secrecy is sworn. The cardinals, clad in scarlet robes, participate in a centuries-old tradition. Ballots are cast, prayers whispered. The air is thick with incense and the weight of history. Each ballot a prayer, each vote a meditation. The world outside holds its breath. Days turn into nights. From the chimney above the Sistine Chapel, a plume of smoke rises, black. Not yet, the wait continues. The world watches, prays, hopes. Whispers of white Habemus Papam. Then a change. A hush falls over St. Peter's Square. The smoke billowing from the chimney takes on a different hue. Not black, but white. Murmurs ripple through the crowd, growing into a roar. White smoke. A decision has been made. The bells of St. Peter's ring out, a joyous symphony echoing across Rome. Habemus Papam! The voice booms from the balcony, electrifying the square. We have a pope! A wave of emotion washes over the crowd. Relief, anticipation, sheer joy. Who is the chosen one? What message of hope does he bring? The world leans forward, eager to hear the name of the new pontiff. From Manila, with humility, the journey of Luis Antonio Tagle. A hush falls as the name is announced. Luis Antonio Tagle. Cardinal Tagle, the Archbishop of Manila. A collective gasp echoes across St. Peter's Square. An Asian pope, a humble man known for his compassion and his work with the poor. The unexpected has happened. A new chapter begins. Tagle's journey is one of humility and dedication. From the bustling streets of Manila to the halls of the Vatican, he has always walked with the poor and marginalized. His homilies resonate with warmth and understanding. His words offer comfort and challenge. Now he stands as a beacon of hope for a global church. A shepherd's heart, Tagle's vision for a global flock. Pope Louis I, the first Asian pope. His election sends shockwaves around the world. It signals a new direction for the church, a focus on the global south. Tagle's vision is one of inclusivity and dialogue. He speaks of a church that is open to all, a church that listens and learns. His words resonate with those who feel marginalized and forgotten. He speaks of environmental justice, of economic equality. He calls for a church that is truly universal, a church that embraces the richness and diversity of its global flock. His message is clear. We are all brothers and sisters, called to love and serve one another. A seismic shift, the first Asian pope. The election of Pope Louis I is a seismic shift for the Catholic Church. For the first time in centuries, the papacy moves to Asia, a continent teeming with life, faith and challenges. It is a recognition of the growing importance of the global south in the Church's future. This is a moment of immense pride for Catholics in Asia. It is a sign of hope for a church that is increasingly global in its outlook. Tagle's election is a powerful symbol of unity and diversity. It heralds a new era for the Church, one that embraces the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century. Joy erupts, a celebration of faith across continents. News of Tagle's election spreads like wildfire across the globe. From the Philippines to the Americas, from Africa to Europe, Catholics erupt in celebration. The streets of Manila are flooded with people, waving flags, singing and dancing. The joy is palpable, infectious. The election of an Asian pope resonates deeply with Filipino Catholics. It is a moment of immense pride and affirmation. Tagle's journey from humble beginnings to the papacy is a source of inspiration for millions. He embodies the spirit of faith, resilience, and hope that defines the Filipino people. A new dawn world leaders respond to a new era. World leaders from all faiths and backgrounds extend their congratulations to Pope Louis I. They recognize the significance of his election not just for the Catholic Church, but for the world. Tagle's message of peace, compassion and dialogue resonates far beyond the walls of the Vatican. His papacy offers a glimmer of hope in a world often fractured by division and conflict. His words inspire people of all faiths to work together for a more just and compassionate world. The world watches, listens and waits with bated breath to see how this new era will unfold. Legacy of Hope, Pope Louis I and the future of the Church. Pope Louis I's election marks a new chapter in the long and storied history of the Catholic Church. His papacy represents a departure from the past, a bold step into the future. His vision of a more inclusive, compassionate and dialogue-oriented church resonates deeply with Catholics and non-Catholics alike. Only time will tell what legacy Pope Louis I will leave on the Church and the world. However, one thing is certain, his papacy is a sign of hope, a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in darkness. His message of love, compassion and unity has the power to inspire and transform. The world watches, waits and prays alongside Pope Louis I as he embarks on this new and historic chapter in the life of the Church. As we delve into the legacy of Pope Louis I, it is crucial to understand the early life and influences that shaped this historic figure. Born Luis Antonio Tagle in Manila, Philippines, he was raised in a devout Catholic family that instilled in him the values of faith, compassion and service. From a young age, Luis exhibited an extraordinary commitment to his faith, often seen assisting at his local parish and participating in community outreach programs. His academic prowess led him to study at prestigious institutions where he excelled in theology and pastoral care. But it wasn't just academics that molded young Luis, it was the people he encountered. From the marginalized communities in the Philippines to the halls of Vatican City, each experience enriched his understanding of humanity and deepened his spiritual resolve. His mentors, including influential figures within the Church, recognized his potential early on. They nurtured his talents and provided him with opportunities to lead, preach and serve. These formative years were a crucible of growth, shaping him into a compassionate leader with a global vision. Luis Antonio Tagle's journey to the papacy was not just a path of personal ambition, but a divine calling that resonated with millions around the world. His early life experiences and the wisdom of his mentors laid the foundation for his transformative leadership as Pope Louis I. As we reflect on his legacy, it becomes evident that his journey was a tapestry woven with threads of hope, love and unwavering faith. It is this rich tapestry that continues to inspire and guide the Church under his papacy. And so the story of Pope Louis I is not just one of a man, but of a mission to bring light to the darkest corners of the world, to bridge divides and to lead the Church into a future filled with promise and possibility. As we transition from the early life and influences of Pope Louis I, it is essential to examine the profound impact he has had on modern Catholicism. From the moment he ascended to the papacy, Pope Louis I brought a fresh perspective and invigorating energy to the Church. His commitment to inclusivity and social justice resonated deeply with Catholics worldwide, fostering a renewed sense of unity and purpose. Under his leadership, the Church has seen significant reforms aimed at addressing contemporary issues. Pope Louis I has been a vocal advocate for environmental stewardship, emphasizing the Church's role in combating climate change and promoting sustainable practices. His encyclicals on environmental ethics have inspired countless initiatives within Catholic communities, encouraging a harmonious relationship between faith and the natural world. Pope Louis I's emphasis on dialogue and understanding has also transformed interfaith relations by fostering open communication and mutual respect between different religious traditions. He has paved the way for greater collaboration and peace-building efforts. His global outreach initiatives have brought together leaders from various faiths, creating a tapestry of shared values and collective action. Moreover, Pope Louis I has championed the cause of marginalized and oppressed communities. His tireless advocacy for human rights and social justice has led to tangible changes in the Church's approach to issues such as poverty, migration, and inequality. By prioritizing the needs of the vulnerable, he has reaffirmed the Church's mission to be a beacon of hope and compassion in a fractured world. The impact of Pope Louis I extends beyond doctrinal changes. It is felt in the hearts and minds of millions. His humility, wisdom, and unwavering dedication to the teachings of Christ have inspired a new generation of faithful to engage more deeply with their faith and the world around them. Through his leadership, Pope Louis has not only revitalized the Catholic Church, but has also set a course for a future where faith, hope, and love are the guiding principles. As we look forward, the legacy of Pope Louis XI serves as a testament to the transformative power of visionary leadership rooted in compassion and justice. His influence will undoubtedly continue to shape the Church and the world for generations to come, reminding us all of the profound impact one leader can have in guiding humanity towards a brighter, more inclusive future. As we delve deeper into the legacy of Pope Louis I, it becomes clear that his papacy has been marked by both formidable challenges and remarkable triumphs. Navigating the complexities of a rapidly changing world, Pope Louis I has faced numerous obstacles with grace and resilience. One of the most significant challenges has been addressing the clerical abuse crisis that has plagued the Catholic Church for decades. From the outset of his papacy, Pope Louis I has taken a firm stance on zero tolerance, implementing rigorous measures to ensure accountability and justice for victims. His unwavering commitment to transparency and reform has been a beacon of hope for many, restoring faith in the Church's moral integrity. Another major hurdle has been the Church's stance on social issues. Pope Louis I has sought to bridge the gap between traditional doctrine and contemporary societal values, advocating for a more inclusive and compassionate approach. His efforts to engage with LGBTQ+ communities, while met with resistance from some quarters, have sparked meaningful dialogue and fostered greater acceptance within the Church. Environmental stewardship has also been a cornerstone of Pope Louis I's papacy. Confronting the global environmental crisis head-on, he has called on the faithful to embrace sustainable practices and care for our common home. His encyclicals on environmental ethics have galvanized action within Catholic communities and beyond, highlighting the moral imperative to protect our planet for future generations. Despite these challenges, Pope Louis I's papacy has been marked by numerous triumphs. His emphasis on social justice has led to significant strides in combating poverty and inequality. Through various initiatives, the Church has extended its reach to marginalized communities, providing vital resources and support to those in need. Pope Louis I's commitment to interfaith dialogue has also borne fruit, fostering unprecedented collaboration between different religious traditions. By building bridges of understanding and cooperation, he has paved the way for collective efforts towards peace and harmony. Under his leadership, the Church has seen a resurgence of faith and engagement among the laity. Pope Louis I's humility, wisdom, and unwavering dedication to the teachings of Christ have inspired a new generation of Catholics to actively participate in the mission of the Church. As we reflect on the challenges and triumphs of Pope Louis I's papacy, it is evident that his legacy is one of resilience, compassion, and visionary leadership. Through his actions and teachings, he has not only revitalized the Catholic Church, but has also set a course for a future where faith and justice walk hand in hand. In the face of adversity, Pope Louis I has shown us that true leadership lies in the courage to confront challenges head-on, the wisdom to navigate complex issues, and the compassion to uplift humanity. His papacy stands as a testament to the transformative power of faith, hope, and love in guiding the Church and the world towards a brighter, more inclusive future. As we move forward in understanding the profound impact of Pope Louis I's papacy, it is crucial to explore his visionary outlook for the future of the Catholic Church. Pope Louis I has consistently emphasized the need for the Church to evolve while remaining rooted in its core teachings. His vision is a harmonious blend of tradition and innovation, aimed at ensuring that the Church remains a relevant and guiding force in the modern world. Central to Pope Louis I's vision is the concept of a listening Church. He believes that the Church must be attuned to the voices of its faithful, especially the youth, who are the future of the faith. By fostering an environment of open dialogue and active listening, Pope Louis I aims to create a more inclusive and responsive Church that addresses the spiritual and social needs of its diverse congregation. Moreover, Pope Louis I envisions a Church that is a global leader in social justice. He has called for a renewed commitment to fighting poverty, inequality, and injustice in all its forms. By strengthening the Church's social outreach programs and collaborating with international organizations, Pope Louis I seeks to amplify the Church's impact on global humanitarian efforts. In addition, Pope Louis I has articulated a vision for ecological conversion. Building on his previous environmental initiatives, he advocates for a Church that leads by example in the stewardship of our planet. He has proposed the integration of environmental education into Church teachings and the promotion of sustainable practices within Catholic communities worldwide. Another key aspect of Pope Louis I's vision is the deepening of interfaith relations. He believes that in a world fraught with division and conflict, the Church must be a beacon of unity and peace. By continuing to engage in meaningful dialogue with other religious traditions, Pope Louis I hopes to foster mutual respect and understanding, paving the way for collective action towards global harmony. Pope Louis I also foresees a revitalized role for the laity in the mission of the Church. He has called for greater lay participation in Church governance and ministry, recognizing the invaluable contributions of laypeople in enriching the Church's life and mission. Through initiatives that empower the laity, Pope Louis I aims to build a more vibrant and dynamic Church community. As we look to the future, Pope Louis I's vision offers a roadmap for a Church that is compassionate, just, and forward-thinking. It is a vision that challenges us to embrace change while holding steadfast to the timeless values of our faith. Under his guidance, the Catholic Church is poised to navigate the complexities of the modern world with wisdom, courage, and compassion. In the words of Pope Louis I, the future of the Church lies in our ability to listen, to act justly, and to care for our common home. Together we can build a world that reflects the love and mercy of Christ. Join us as we continue to explore the unfolding journey of Pope Louis I and his transformative vision for the future of the Church. As we delve deeper into the transformative vision of Pope Louis I, it's essential to consider the perspectives of theologians and historians who have closely observed his papacy. These reflections offer a nuanced understanding of his impact on the Catholic Church and the broader global community. Theologian Dr. Maria Hernandez notes, Pope Louis V's emphasis on a listening Church is revolutionary. It's a call to move beyond hierarchical structures and genuinely engage with the faithful. This approach has the potential to rejuvenate the Church's relationship with its members, especially the younger generation. Historian Professor James O'Connor adds, Pope Louis II's focus on social justice and environmental stewardship is reminiscent of the Church's early teachings on care for the poor and creation. He is effectively bridging the gap between ancient wisdom and contemporary issues, making the Church a relevant force in today's world. Dr. Aisha Malik, a scholar of interfaith relations, highlights Pope Louis III's efforts in fostering interfaith dialogue are commendable. In an era marked by religious tensions, His initiatives promote peace and mutual respect, setting a precedent for future religious leaders. Furthermore, Father Michael Collins, a Vatican analyst, observes, Pope Louis III's vision for greater lay participation is a significant shift. It recognizes the vital role of lay people in the Church's mission and governance, fostering a more inclusive and dynamic community. These reflections underscore the multifaceted impact of Pope Louis III's vision. His holistic approach addresses spiritual, social and environmental dimensions, offering a comprehensive roadmap for the Church's future. As we continue to explore the journey of Pope Louis XIII, these insights from theologians and historians provide a deeper appreciation of his visionary leadership. They remind us that the future of the Church is not just in its doctrines, but in its ability to listen, adapt and lead with compassion. Join us in the next segment as we delve into the ongoing challenges and triumphs of Pope Louis XII's papacy and how his visionary initiatives are shaping the Church's path forward. Please subscribe to our channel History Documentary Hub for more insightful videos and intriguing content.